Hey guys, I'd like to give you today a little quick tip about ear training for beginners. I've seen many guys kind of struggling, having difficulties with the different ear training sessions that I post, and that's okay. It's perfectly natural when you begin not to really understand what you hear. And so the one first and foremost tip I can give you is to just keep trying, because the ear needs to get accustomed to this kind of this mode, this line of thinking. But other than that, I can tell you that there are a few tips, stuff that you can use, techniques that you can use to start to understand and identify what you're hearing. So let's take, for example, this chord. So this is a chord. Maybe we don't know what it is in the beginning. And we need to understand a few things about it before we can actually write it down and say what it is. So first of all, we should kind of listen to it very carefully. And I do play it a few times in every video. And we should start by understanding and singing to ourselves what is the most important note in the chord. Now, I'm not talking about analysis of tonal systems or anything too advanced. I'm just talking about the intuitive solution. For beginners, I won't do anything more than that. And I really want you to use your intuition and to just sing to yourself at least the note which you think is the most important or the strongest in the chord. And in this chord, the note is oh, oh, yeah, oh. Then the next stage would be to try to identify the quality of the chord. And when I mean quality, I'm talking about major, minor. There are other qualities like diminished, augmented, and sus. But for now, we will concentrate on majors and minors. So try to figure out whether it's a major or a minor. And we know that by trying to sing the notes of the chord from the root that we identified. So if we are identifying this from the root, it's a major chord. If it was a minor chord, it would be or but this is a major chord, it's not a minor. The difference is minor, major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, major. Okay, so major. Next, we want to identify basically if there are any other notes that we should consider. It's the 1, 3, 5. Is again the 1. Is again the 3. So we don't have anything else here. And finally, not always the chords will start with the root. Sometimes the bass would be something else. For example, and this is not the root, this is the third. Yeah. So now what we have left is to try to identify the complete chord with its name. And many people will tell you, oh, this requires perfect pitch. And yes, it does require perfect pitch, but the thing is that perfect pitch is perfectly learnable. And I will talk about this in another time. But you should try and never give up. You should try to identify the note. And even if you don't make it, identify a wrong note. It doesn't matter because with time, the more you try, the more you scratch the surface, the more it will work for you. So in this case, we're seeing a G major. And the third is B, so it's a G major on a B bass. And sometimes it will be the whole thing. Yeah, B will be in the bass and in the soprano, but it doesn't matter. We usually don't address the soprano, at least not in this stage. We just care about the chord, the quality, and sometimes if it's an inversion, like on B, we're writing G/B.